I don't know, man. So,
Reggie.
You know, ain't nobody here hit no falsetto like that.
Listen.
Good morning. Good afternoon. This is the Experts About Nothing podcast. I'm your host, Wesley, and we made it back for another week. Hope everybody's doing well and everybody's doing great. Brant, man, how you living?
Hey, man, it's another week. Terrific Tuesday, Taco Tuesday, whatever you want to call it. We here, man. We pushing.
I respect it. Byron, man, how you surviving?
Man, you know, just one day at a time, man. You know, taking risks Tuesday, taking chance Tuesday, whatever you want to do, you know. Let's get it.
All right. Durante, man.
I know the way, so I'm not in the way Tuesday, ladies and gentlemen. So
That's deep. Hey, sound like you got that from the source, man.
This dude I know, yo. He sells big dogs only. So
yeah.
He cool. He all right sometimes. He be
Yeah.
Well, let's get in. Let's go ahead on get into this show of ours today. I got a couple crazy things to talk with y'all about, a couple serious things to talk with y'all about, and some other stuff in between. And apparently, I've been told I've been long-winded in some form or fashion. I don't know when that happened, but we'll talk about it, I guess. I don't know, man. I don't know.
Durante said that.
Today's Tuesday, so we can all choose our attitudes. Lauren said, hope y'all doing well today. And today's Tuesday. We can all choose our attitudes.
Is that a man behind her in that picture? Oh.
I don't know about that. Durante?
Number one, y'all looking way too fucking hard at that damn picture. Number two,
I thought it was you behind there. It was kind of dark.
Well, hey, don't do that. Don't do that. Number two, I'm gonna die tonight. Like I can see it now. I'm gonna get choked out. Y'all gonna see the light skin walk in. I'm just right here on live. And anyway, number two, that's the whitest shit I ever heard in my life. Tuesday.
It's Tuesday, dog.
Why we gotta be racist?
How is that racist?
You said it's the whitest shit you ever heard?
I'm the blackest nigga y'all say y'all seen. So here we are.
It's not racist though. They're just saying you black.
I mean, I understand that, but I feel like it's racist towards me. Like that's not cool.
She said, "Wow, Byron,
let's not do that." See, he chose his attitude, sassy today. His attitude is sassy today.
He says that Popeyes is man.
Hey,
hood and sassy at the same time. I ain't never seen no shit like that.
Nah, listen,
they do look like somebody behind you with the picture.
I don't see it, but I guess if you say so.
But that's why
where we standing.
I won't look at hard because I was trying to look hard, Durante. I was trying to figure out where the dude was, and I was looking. I was like, maybe I missed something. The picture's like
Byron
the picture's small. It can't. So it looks like somebody behind her because the picture's so small.
Maybe the way she hold her hand with the phone.
See, Wes, we ain't got that 30-inch screen like you got. You know what I mean? We got phones and stuff.
The richest poor nigga I ever seen in my life.
Nah, ain't nothing poor about him.
That's that kid.
That man had a West Wing and a toy room.
Man, I don't know nothing about none of that. Well, I do know about the toy room, but I don't know about the
even
West
my
Wing.
camera. My camera's showing down poor. I need a new camera. West camera. Never
I can't name two niggas with a toy room.
I don't know what to tell you, man. My life is good, even though y'all said it was trash.
Brett, did you have a toy room? Me neither. Listen, that makes two of us.
Well, JB Smooth fixing this camera, but I suppose
I didn't have a toy room. I told you I had a toy chest. I had to clean my fucking room.
Oh yeah, we had that wood pine toy chest.
Yes, like I want you. I gotta ask Wes this one question. We can go to the next subject. Did you share rooms with anybody, Wes?
Yeah, man, my brother, we had bunk beds.
So my thing is, y'all had bunk beds.
Yeah.
And y'all had an extra room to keep your toys in. Think about that for a second. Y'all had an extra room.
They ain't have to sleep. They ain't have to sleep in the same bed.
They didn't have. Yeah, they have to. You ain't have to do that. You ain't have nobody sleeping on a pallet on the floor. Y'all both had bunk bed. Like, man,
You
I'm
didn't
done.
either. You didn't either.
Terrence scared ass probably probably had to sleep in the same room with us.
I don't know nothing about that, man. But yeah, no,
Yeah,
we had bunk
I can
beds
see that.
at
I can
this
see
time.
that.
We were real little. He had bottom bunk, I had top bunk.
Of course you did. You the boss. You the boss, man. You of course you call props on top.
Yeah.
Yeah, the top
I'm
bunk.
getting that on up here, man.
No, that's not how I go. It's usually I get I got the bottom, so I ain't gotta worry about climbing off. I mean, that's how it was with us.
You said you like the bottom.
Pause, man. I said the bottom bunk.
Oh,
Stop playing with me right now. Like seriously,
Yeah.
don't eat Popeyes no more because it's really coming out. You like, don't do that shit no more.
Oh man.
I was like, "Is this something you ain't telling us, bro?"
Shut up.
Look, man. But yeah, no. The only thing we had a wood stove, so sometimes being on top bunk, it get hot up there. Sometimes. That's the only thing about it.
Heat rises, you know.
I know. Oh, I was well aware. I learned that science unintentionally.
At the age of
Man.
7, we got it.
My dad had that stove rolling. Boy, I tell you what, some heat was up there.
Don't nothing
My
run
man
you
had his first job at 6.
Hey man, hey, ain't nothing wrong with selling tapes. I don't know what to tell you.
I was
That
about to
was the thing
say,
I was
what
selling.
was you selling?
I was
Selling
selling-
tapes at 6?
Well,
Nigga, damn.
I would like remake my dad's tapes, right? So tapes that he had because people wanted them, so I would remake them on the little tape joint I had, radio I had, and yeah.
I got a
Double
question.
tapes.
See, this is the most important question to ask. Wesley, when you sold the tapes, did the cassettes come in a case? Were you giving people cases? Like you record it, do all your stuff. Would you put them in a case for them, run a real nice case?
Not at that time.
Oh, okay.
No, we was just getting tapes. We didn't have case. I graduated.
Did you rap over the tape? Is the question. Was you rapping on any of the tape?
No.
You ain't never record yourself rapping on the tape. Hold the play and record button and just rap. You and your cousin.
Nah.
Y'all ain't write no shit down and spit no bars.
Nah, never had rapping aspirations like that.
Man, you won't living like that.
What you mean? I won't. No, I won't living like that.
You ain't never spit 2 bars.
No, I ain't never spit 2 bars on a tape.
Man. You ain't never write no 2 bars down on a sheet of paper. Like, man, I'm about to kill him with this tomorrow at school.
No, never.
What?
Y'all
ain't never rap? Like, I was never like barred up. Like, yo, I'm about to write this. Yo, we used to have freestyle. Y'all ain't never.
Nah, bro. Nah.
Oh,
Not
y'all
me.
was doing Pokemon.
Nah, that wasn't me either, though. I ain't never really wanted to do no Pokemon ever. That was, no. We won't.
Nothing wrong with it.
You couldn't convince Wesley to do nothing with no cards and mystical creatures. Remember, practical childhood, that wasn't practical. He was like, I don't know nothing about this.
Some of the kids,
you had the Pokemon table. You had the rap table.
In elementary school?
Yeah.
The one table he wasn't at was a spades table. We know that though.
Durante,
y'all had tables like that? Dedicated tables?
Yeah, bro. What are you talking
No,
about?
I mean, I'm just. Oh, go ahead, Byron. My fault.
In elementary,
I'm just saying at lunch, he was beating on the table. Yeah, I want beating on the table, making beats. The Clippers beat.
I was gonna say, you ain't never make the Clips beat on a table.
Sometimes
the easiest beat of all time.
Grinding was how you learn how to rap. That was how you got, because you would start it, you would just
see somebody with me. Listen,
I
I got somebody in the congregation. I thought that lost y'all. I got somebody in the congregation.
I mean, listen. I used to, when I would record tapes back today, I would call myself making homemade remixes. Like there'd be a little space where there'd be like a little extra track. You just hop in, man. Hey.
See, you was really Drake before Drake, you know what I'm saying? But you just ain't had an exposure.
Maybe if I was Canadian,
I can see that.
Maybe if I was
hit us with something, you know what I'm saying? Was you singing on the joints, or you just more like, I'm just gonna hit you with a couple bars?
I mean, it depended on. So I guess at that point I would be like Drake. It depended on the song, like a R&B.
I told you that man was singing. I knew it.
I mean, sometimes you can hit a nice run. I don't know that I necessarily got the voice to carry a song, but you can hop on. You ain't got to take the song. They taking the song. I'm just a little part.
Listen to my tape.
That's right.
Listen to my tape.
can't believe y'all ain't never rapped over no. Oh man, we did it
Oh, so
all the
we would
time.
do instrumentals though, so like that'd be a little easier. But that's why I said I got started with the before I, because LimeWire gave you access to a lot of stuff back in the day. So then once you could get instrumentals, you could really go.
That wasn't in elementary school, Brent.
West, but elementary school started with tapes. You played on the tapes first, then you graduate to LimeWire once it becomes a thing.
LimeWire, you was in the CD age when you had LimeWire. You ain't have tapes.
All right, Wes. Now I'm gonna tell you, like Virus, you're not listening to me. I said you start with the tape. The baby stuff was the tape. Then when LimeWire came,
he be picking and choosing, bro. He be picking and choosing. He want to listen.
I heard what he said.
Selective hearing. We call this selective hearing, ladies and gentlemen. Selective hearing.
I heard what he said. Well, my lights ain't set right. I just know they blinking weird. Anyway, I heard what he said, but I'm still back to the line. I'm just at the LimeWire thing because, like,
well, that's when I had instrumental. I couldn't do that with the tape unless it was a tape where they would play just the instrumental. Sometimes you get that, but you wouldn't get that often.
Right.
$500 headphones, $2 ears.
$2 ears. That's funny right there.
That's crazy. $2 ears is crazy. That's wild.
Yeah.
Hey man, you got the money. Buy me some new ones. I need some.
Yeah, you got more money than Shut up.
No, I don't.
But with all that being said, no, I wasn't. Doesn't sound like Durante was either. So hey man, y'all got it. Y'all rappers down there, y'all got it. We won't about that life.
Well, I'm amateur. If I was a rapper, I'd have a different day job. Clearly, I wasn't real good.
Facts.
Well, I didn't say you was good, but y'all was working on it. We weren't even working on it. So, though I did have that one little that one joint, that one little toy that had the microphone on it.
Okay.
But I won't sing.
You
like that,
you can't make no beat on no table. I don't trust
you. We used to do that, but we weren't rapping about it. We were just doing it to do it.
What beat was you making, bro? Make it official.
Like you said, the clips beat, the grinding beat.
Nah. Get your own beat. What beat was you doing?
That's the only beat I was doing at the elementary school. That's all I was doing.
Yo, it's never enough for Byron. It's crazy.
It's never enough for
Byron.
You ain't gotta trust me, dog. You didn't know me back then. You know me now. Trust me now. Don't worry about past me.
I know that time you ran up on me about that mixtape money.
Hey, what's crazy is if he runs up on you, you know it's real. But he sent the bodyguard. He ain't really too worried about it, bro.
Like, and that was my introduction to him. That was my introduction to him. He thought I was ducking him, bro. He was like, "Yeah, yo, what's up with that money for them tapes?" All right,
While that's believable and probably did happen, I don't remember that. But
yo, I was trying to go take a leak, man. You waited outside, bro, until I came out, bro.
Hold on, Byron. Was he checking the watch when you came out? Was my man checking the time?
Yeah, my man was like, "Yo, like
no more good."
Bro, I seen him behind me walking, but he was like, he was in the distance. You know what I mean? I was like, bro, he probably gonna come check me about the joint. When I told him, I was like, bro, next time I got you, I'm going to the ATM, and I got you, and I got him. But he was, he pressed me.
I don't remember this, but like I said, it could be
possible. I do, because that's the first the first time we ever talked, we talked about getting the fucking CD from you, because you was the man with the music.
The man with
I
the
said
music.
This is possible. This is definitely possible. I just don't remember. But my memory's suspect sometimes. So.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, if you owe me money, I was probably gonna try to come collect said money. So.
Oh yeah, you was coming.
I won't really. I ain't never been one to play too much.
The fool said, "Yeah, you was coming."
You was coming.
I ain't never been one to really play too much about my money, so I guess I must let you get it and say give me the money later, and then I didn't get said money.
My man said I don't play about my money. That's what he said.
Not the bread, bro.
He said I don't play about my money.
Hey man, we always trying to get more paper, so we always trying to, especially back then, because that was my main everything. That was all the money I was getting in, but I needed all my money I was getting.
Nah, you stayed with a plate of them tenders, bro. Tenders and fries like every day. I was like, dang. I mean, them shits was like that 5-piece was hurting back in the day. Like you had like 5 to eat every day. Like, man, dang. I was going to Sam's Club going, give me a hot dog for 80 cents.
That's back in the day.
First of all, well, yeah, but
Nah,
that
that was
was
59 cents back in the day. 59.
Sound like gas.
You can get the
Well, like
drink and
Back
this
in the
hot
day.
dog for $1 and like 19.
You can get a dollar tea for 99 cents now, or back in the day. Now it's $2.99.
No, it ain't. That the Arizona's still the same.
No, I'm talking about from McDonald's. My fault. I didn't specify.
bro.
Yeah, Arizona stayed the same. Like that shit ain't gonna change. I feel like Arizona, like, bro, we making a killing right now. Because ain't nobody really trying to buy. So when they look like, man, it's cheap, fuck it. And it's good. Like it's straight.
I ain't gonna lie. I ain't think them Sheets hot dogs could get any worse.
Them joints is garbage.
Yeah, for
They
$1
just
though.
got-
99 cents, won't they 2 for 99 cents?
Yeah, they still 2 for 99.
But then they
Oh,
charge you every other topping. So only ketchup and mustard, maybe relish they'll give you. But
So you can
after
get the
that,
mayonnaise too for free.
chili like 85 cents
But
on a
you
hot
know,
dog, on each hot dog. Not
How
even
the chili worth more than one hot dog?
Hey, look,
That's
I'm
crazy.
just saying.
They
I'm just
charge
saying.
you. They charge you for they meat and they subpar sauce they threw together.
Yeah, exactly.
not
Subpar.
meeting the hot dog though.
Nah, hell nah. Coleslaw 99 cents. Like, ain't that about a bit? Right.
How is it that the little bit of meat they putting on top of the hot dogs
More than the hot dog.
costs more than the hot dog?
Bro, you know what? Give me my damn phone. I'm about to order one, see what kind comes up. See if it's an extra type. The shit over 99 cents, I'm be pissed. It's just like, well, nah, because if you get a burger and add bacon, that's like sometimes it's like $2.99 or $2 or something like that. Some places are like that.
I was about to, well, I don't. Well, I mean, Byron don't have no value on bacon at all, but bacon is amazing, so it is what it is when it comes to that.
Yeah,
What is bacon? Think about it. It's just a piece of fat burnt.
It ain't burned; it's cooked perfectly and well.
Yeah,
Now, if you burn it,
cook
that's
it just right.
terrible. If you burn bacon,
Some
trash.
people like
That's your
burnt bacon.
problem. You done had some burnt bacon, Byron. That's what's done got you in a bad mood about bacon. You done
It's
had
not
some.
my
Oh wait, Byron, you good? Because he ain't got no God blessed business talking about food right now. Like he does not.
My
Not
man
bacon.
sending you. My man is sending you to the Holy Moly Donut shop talking about talking about food place. Go eat that. Hey, the fly's gonna be there, but the food hidden.
He's sending you every place in the world that got the nastiest mac and cheese.
That is slander. I ain't never sent nobody in no places got flies.
We went to this basement spot one time.
And this nigga got the audacity to tell you, yo, bacon is no fuck you, nigga, because you see what talking about.
Water coming out the ceiling.
What basement spot we went to?
No, I'm lying on. I'm lying on.
Yeah. He said, I'm capping on that one, but I had to say it.
I'm
that shit
capping
was
on
funny.
that one.
That shit was funny. And he's like, but
wait a minute. I about know my memory is suspect, but
I should have kept that shit going. You don't remember?
I was gonna run with it with you.
We're gonna run with the shit.
Damn, Byron, you did mention that shit. That's kind of fucked up.
At the end of this podcast, man.
I would be like, damn, Byron.
because
Kind of fucked up.
there's certain situations that won't make sense to me, and so while my memory is suspect, you got to come with something that's somewhat relatable to something that I would do for me to know for sure that maybe he might be telling the truth, because scenarios I know myself. I may not have the direct memory of it, but I know the scenario. That ain't one I would do. I ain't never taking nobody.
So you ain't never been, out of character though? Think about it.
No, I stay in character, bro.
Mm.
That's why
you act out of character sometimes.
That's why when you said the thing about the money, I'm like, yeah, that's probably true.
He said, yeah, that might be true.
Can't
even cap on that one.
I know things that I would or wouldn't do. Now, of course, I've grown and changed. Still want my money, but I've grown and changed.
Hey, I just want to point something out. Real quick. Both y'all two niggas long winded right down. Next subject. Both
Well,
y'all two
actually,
niggas.
funny enough, when we were talking about Mayo earlier, I was gonna transition into that. Man, y'all know this dude.
How in
There's a
the
dude out
fuck
here.
does that work?
There's a
Never mind,
guy
let it go.
out here,
But Brent did this.
quarterback in the NFL, that is out here putting mayo in his coffee. and now
Devontae
he
took me
has.
out.
Oh man.
We just trying to picture that. That shit is nasty picturing.
I
You
want
ain't
to
got a
picture a
picture.
fucking thing. That's disgusting. Bro, what is wrong with you?
He's me.
Bro, like do
I'm
y'all
not doing
put
this.
mayo? Shut up. Do y'all put mayo in anything at all? Like no
Well, I mean,
burger or
for
nothing?
a
Yeah.
sandwich or a burger, yeah, but
Yeah,
Yeah.
Philly. What made you think they
A
put
hot dog.
mayo? They put mayo in the condiment section. Why the fuck you walking over there for creamer? What what possessed
Creamer,
you
you know,
to
it's
think
all
it
the
was
same
cool?
area.
No, hell no. They put it in a different spot
But some
in
mayo
every
is
store.
sweet though.
Byron, why you justifying this nigga right now?
Wait, I'm not doing this. Wait.
Byron,
I
I
don't
said
really drink
Byron. I
coffee
said
like
Byron.
I don't even drink coffee like that. So
I don't either.
I might drink a cup of coffee like maybe once a year.
but
Love coffee,
What did me?
but in my mind, nobody thought about. You know what? Mayo. It tastes good in this shit.
I don't know. I mean,
He
that's
said
on
it
him.
makes
Mother's
it.
out here trying anything.
It makes it what?
He said it makes it creamy. Is what he said.
you know what else makes it creamy? Actual creamer. Or if you have some sort of lactose problem, get you some non-dairy creamer. Like what?
Yeah.
What?
But if you ain't got that though, Brent, if you ain't got it though,
Bro, if I ain't got it, I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna tough it and I'm gonna drink it black, man. I'm not about that life. First
I'm
off,
gonna drink the coffee me at that point. I ain't about to sit here.
I mean, mayo and coffee, bro. Like that dude had, and he played football. You telling me in 2-a-days, right? Now think about this, because this dude just came out of college, so they were having 2-a-days in college. Y'all know how hot it is now. You telling me this dude getting up in the morning, getting a hot cup of coffee, he putting mayo in it, then he going out in the sun. He going out in the sun, y'all. You can't tell me that man didn't have to run to the bathroom almost immediately. His stomach was cooking and bubbling. He was rocking and rolling.
I just want to say I did
but
some of my years
but
in
Brent, some people
I just want to say I did some of my years in military, and Byron did too. Basic training, you know, you out in the field, they bring you high A's, you eating just about everything on that. And there's a lot of stuff that I was like, man, fuck, I never did it because you hungry out there in the field and shit. Never have I thought, let me put mayo in this coffee that they bought us. I take every packet of sugar out of those utensils and put it in there before I think about, damn, yo, I think mayo do what? Who?
Now, for those of y'all that want to know or maybe look this story up to see
I don't even
that
want to
I'm
look this
not,
shit up.
I'm
What
not
quarterback
messing with
was it?
y'all. His name is Will Levis. He's the quarterback for the Tennessee Titans.
That makes sense. No, man, that makes sense. That's all good.
that's a
makes
backdoor
sense.
shit right there.
Now, here's the crazy
That
thing,
makes
though.
sense.
So since he does this, he now has
I need Malik to get out of Tennessee.
he now has sponsorship basically from Hellman's, I think.
Hey, that's a good
Yo,
pickup
I'm
right there.
okay. Listen, all right. Okay, I ain't justify this man, but I ain't gonna knock a man making money. Making money, but
He
what?
didn't do it for that reason. He just said,
I
"You
said,
lucky
fuck
bitch."
that,
They was like,
nah.
"Hey, bro,
Timeout. We need a full television timeout. That man was drinking mayo coffee before they even thought about giving him an endorsement. He somehow by dumb luck walked into it. It went viral, and was it Hellman's West? Was Hellman's the company that gave?
Yeah, Hellman's reached out to him and
They
said,
were
"Hey, bro."
so desperate. They ain't never had an athlete. Think about it. Think about Mayo for a minute. I've
Yeah,
never seen an athlete
that
on
is
Mayo.
I got you.
Hellman's was like, bro, this is the only opportunity we got to get in the game.
And what's crazy is that he in the South and Dukes didn't holler at him. Hellman's was like, "Hey, bro."
I was gonna say Dukes. I would have been cool with you, but Hellman's.
First off, y'all not gonna sell it to sour company because my man, them, they not finna play that game. They's like, our mayo is meant for food and food only. Don't put that in no drink.
I was gonna say Dukes probably. They was like, look, we making enough money. Like your ass.
Right.
Well,
you stay over there.
My man got a lifetime deal with Hellman, so
Ugh.
as long as he out here in these streets, he got a lifetime deal with Hellman's to put their mayo in his coffee.
That boy
good
say
money.
that boy on the sideline. I mean,
Yeah, but do y'all drink
shit.
coffee?
No.
Yes, I do. Wes don't like hot liquids.
Right.
I also don't like
He
the
don't-
smell of coffee.
He don't like a whole pizza. He likes to take his cheese off the fucking pizza and eat it. There's a lot of things Wes don't like. I like breaking it up every other show, but it doesn't matter.
He
I drink
calling you
coffee.
weird, okay, you know.
Yeah, the nigga is not
I'm
human
me.
sometimes. You're a poor rich nigga. Stop it. We've had this
I'm still
conversation.
me, bro. I don't know what
But-
you want to be.
I mean,
Bro, you in the boat with me? You don't drink coffee?
that's like I just don't like, you know, some ketchup is sweet, right? Like some ketchups are like, that's like somebody saying, you know, I need to sweeten my water up. Let me put some ketchup in it. I need to sweeten my tea up. Let me put some ketchup in it. Like it's just certain
That's a
stuff.
good idea, bro.
Shut the hell up.
That's a poor man's V8.
Yeah, that's a poor man's VA at that
Oh,
point.
man.
Like, ain't nobody got like nobody
That's a
really
struggle
out here
meal.
doing-
That's a poor man's V8.
Man, this man said that's a good idea.
I hate it.
It's a V8, pretty much.
Brent,
Poor
see,
man's V8.
Brent, give this man ideas. I'm trying to tell you, he'll run with it every time. Ain't nobody.
Hey,
Yo, that's
Hey,
a diet V8.
if anybody is looking for a place to come speak your thoughts, we about to get rid of Byron. Because honestly, this nigga is on another
I didn't
level.
say it
and
first. I'm just brainstorming.
Hey, to be fair to Byron, he threw the lob. I just finished it. He threw it up. I said,
Listen.
I got you.
that's funny.
You know,
but
you
he's-
had to put the circle
but
in
he's being
school.
serious.
You had to circle the idea, and you had to branch off. I'm just branching off and put my bubbles on the joint.
he said, I'm here now. I hate that.
We brainstorm. That's all.
Well, I tell you what, that's a tough storm right here. About as tough as that hurricane about to hit Florida, I guess. Because
Again, listen, everybody got random stuff they do with food. Cool. But it's certain stuff that you don't do with food. That's one of them right there.
It's going in the same spot. No matter if he put mayo on top of it, he ate it later. If he ate mayo, if he drunk coffee, then ate a sandwich, mayo's in his drink technically.
Wes, get your friend, bro. I'm over it. This has been the Express About Nothing podcast.
so
That's Byron. He leaving. We staying on. We kicking Byron out because like sometimes his logic be working.
When it sits in his stomach, it's the same.
So Byron, you gonna mix jalapeno juice with your orange soda?
I ain't never tried it. I don't like hot stuff.
I knew it. Fucking knew it. I
You might be on to something though, bro.
Absolutely not. I'm not owning nothing. I'm not on to apps. I'm not owning anything.
He might be on
It's opposite of what I'm on. That is the direct opposite of what I'm on. Is putting jalapeno juice in your orange soda. That is ridiculous.
And who pray tell has created this concoction and why?
Oh, I don't know. Hopefully nobody. I just made it up right here, right
Oh,
now.
you just put you random. Okay, fair enough. I thought you had an example, sir. I was like, wait a minute. This person still draws breath.
I don't know. Maybe if you search Reddit, you might find somebody that has done it. I don't know, man.
But they got weird people that eat plaster and drywall and rock. So
Man, so I was minding my good black business the other day, and I came across, I guess, it's a TV show.
Why do I do this? Like, why do I sit here and listen to this bullshit?
And bro,
Yeah.
they got people out here that be out here just raw for no reason. This one lady was eating dirty diapers.
See, you foul for even watching shit like that.
I just want y'all to know it's about to be me and Brent on this show because like at this point, like I'm so over
like,
shit.
hey, take the channel off my shit.
I'm so fucking over shit.
But bro, I was just on Instagram minding my good black business. I came across this stuff. Like one person was definitely out here
I want to apologize
with the rocks. What else was it, Brent? Man, I don't remember.
One person was eating like drywall.
Wait, Brent was watching it with you.
That's tough.
Well, first
I saw some jigaboo spaghetti, bro, where some dude had fucking pepperonis and shit
Oh,
and a damn spaghetti and had like half and half type shit. Man, that shit was wild. I want to eat
You
that
never
shit.
had a half and half pizza?
Nah.
Hey, if y'all want to see that, go to Mr. 103 on Instagram. That is still there. Please like
And people in the comments talk about it's edible. It's edible.
And just so people know, Wesley basically made spaghetti bake, but he didn't call it spaghetti bake. But that's neither here nor there.
The
Well,
nigga
that's
called it
good.
something.
He did it different from spaghetti, but his setup was slightly different. It was the same
I
material.
didn't say no names, Brent. I didn't say no names. I just
I
saw it on
already
my
told
The
you
man,
feed.
where
gave,
to
the man
go.
gave him the handle. He gave him the handle, so I went on in and put,
Hey,
put
first
the
of
man in
all,
there.
Byron, if it didn't have the pork on it, you would have ate it. Okay, I'm still gonna remake it. I'm gonna remake it, and I'm gonna do turkey sausages and turkey pepperoni. Just cause. Just cause.
Still
And it's
not
gonna
eating it, bro.
okay. It's fire. It was fire. It's fire. You would have ate it because it was definitely fire. But that's not a hit nor there. Now, okay. You want to talk about my food? Let's talk about
Only
something
fire would
that
have been in
breeds.
the barrel behind your papa in them house. In that barrel, all black people keep a barrel behind the house. It would have been back there.
Man, I know you. I know
Hold on,
you
where
got
you
a
put
lot of.
it in the burn
I know
barrel,
you. I
Byron?
know you got a lot of caps in your house. Stop capping right now, bro.
Nah, I would have ate
With
some.
the
I would have
Washington
ate some.
Bullets
I
big
wouldn't have.
dogs only had on, and you out here throwing caps.
That shit look like ass.
Nah, it had fire. He out here throwing caps. Man, stripping. I guess we could also say
It like stewed giraffe neck with like some cheese on top. Ain't nobody eating that shit.
what my food.
Huh?
My food.
My fault. I forgot the mic was on.
Oh, now he talking. Look, he told you when he said your shit was edible. He was saying your shit nasty. He's like, I tried.
First of all,
Yo, this shirt wearable. I mean, I just support my home.
You
first
got
of
it
all,
on though.
It's wearable, nigga.
You didn't eat his food though.
I couldn't. Like he ate. No, I couldn't. I didn't get
Look,
over there
when
in
he
time
starts
because
talking
it was
like that,
all
he
gone.
lying. Look, you've been knowing him long enough. Hey, yeah, he lying.
Byron been lying since we
Look,
hit
my
live.
man lying. Look, when the hand going up, he lying.
You do it all the time.
My hand ain't up, bro. I'm telling the truth.
your hand was just up. That was the whole point.
I
So
need new friends, y'all. I swear I need new friends.
my food is edible. You know what's not edible? This person that made macaroni and cheese chitlins. That's the person that's not edible.
Man, next subject, man. That's just nasty.
That's not edible. Okay.
So I want y'all to know something. All right, I gotta say this. So
It's
Wes
fertilized.
be bored in the mornings, like during the day. So he'll decide. Let me send Durante some stuff on Instagram. This motherfucker had the audacity to send this shit to me. It's like, this can't be real. Like, this gotta be a fake video. They stirred the shit. I'm like, yo, who thought this was a good combination? I can't. Chitlin, macaroni and cheese.
He sent me that shit. I probably would threw up.
I almost blocked him. I almost blocked the nigga. As a matter of fact, you blocked now. Hold on. Yeah, it was on Instagram.
No, I'm selling
Oh.
Byron. I don't send him nothing on Instagram.
Byron better look at his fucking phone to answer for us. You think he gonna look at Instagram?
Well, that's business. He might, but I just don't, because it's a business page. I don't bother him with like the crazy stuff that I got on that I be running into. I'm not trying to bog down his inbox. That's weird to me. Like, it's a business page. But anyway, sliding on past that. Have y'all seen the joint with the coach that was out here punch my man's in the stomach?
Nah.
Man, so it's wild. So, all right. So, all y'all played sports in high school. Now, I didn't, but all y'all did. And what I want to know is it acceptable for your coach to punch you in the gut while basically telling you that you suck in some way? I suppose that's what it looked like. He was yelling at him too. Is that acceptable?
MMA, maybe.
Like, you got something you want to say?
MMA, maybe.
This whole MMA. Brand, what you got to say?
No, I mean, I would say no. Matter of fact, I actually, while I was out tonight, I actually ran into one of my old coaches. No, it's unacceptable. You challenge your players. You try to get the best out of them. You teach them the fundamentals. You challenge them. You do challenge them, because a lot of times there's more in a person than they realize. And so as a coach, your job is to bring that more out. But no coach I ever had lay hands on me like that. I mean, Coach Eubank, who I seen tonight, shout out if he watching, because he do follow me on Facebook. I told him, discipline was a big thing I took away from him. But Coach Eubank, like at the time, sometimes it'd be tough. They talk to you tough. But he never put his hands on us. He was never rough. He, and while he was tough, it made us better. Like, so as an adult, he'll always be coach to me. But yeah, you can't put your hands on nobody. I mean,
So for like you see this, right?
I see it.
Like he going in on my man, like straight shot to the gut. My man leans over. So what he must have hit him. He hit him.
Yeah.
Because it looked like he got pads on too, but he still hit him.
I mean, that's Atlanta though. Like he carrying a gun right now. I'm playing. I'll fuck with you,
bro. Nah, it's crazy.
The coach had the 9. He was like, "What?" It was on the. I'll fuck with you. The situation ain't funny. I'm just making it funny. But look, all seriousness, I mean, where you pads now they usually in like right here, like right there. Unless sometimes they got like a strap or whatever. But yeah, he caught him right there in the stomach. Nah, bro.
Yep.
I'm surprised that Dad ain't like when he went like this. I'm surprised that Dad went already down there to connect too. You know what I'm saying? Because bro, you can't put no hands on a kid like that just because he made a bad play or whatnot. Like getting in his face, like hitting him on the pads. That's cool. You know what I'm saying? Like you get back in the game. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. But straight punching him, nah, bro. You got to see the family after that. You got to see the family, dog. Like for real.
I mean, from what I understand, my man has been arrested for assault.
Why are you looking like that? All right.
Like today, they got him for assault as well, and apparently this is the second incident that's been reported for this school and them treating the players in a foul way. But I think it's crazy. But Byron, man, how you feel about it?
I don't think he should never put his hand on his kid, man. That's tough right there. If that's his kid, maybe, but
but I don't think that ain't his kid. Cause
so that's a no-go.
Charges have been filed.
Even as that, because even if it was my kid, let's say it was, you still don't want to. You still shouldn't do that because look what's happening. Cameras everywhere now. You shouldn't need to do that to your own child. Right. In privacy, if he's doing stupid stuff, yeah, but beating him for making a bad play, he's gonna look at you like a bad parent. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't even talk to my father, you know what I'm saying, if that was his child. But at the end of the day, that's not your child, so don't do that, dog. You gotta see the family.
And I don't know.
And that's ATL.
I would have ran him.
Oh yeah, we would have been fighting. It'd been on.
We had to jump the coach.
Hey, we ain't got to jump him. I'm like Shannon Sharp, man. Listen, I might not beat you out. In this case, I might beat this man, but I might not beat you. But I'm doggone sure gonna make you regret actually hitting me. It's gonna be on and popping.
Bro, I got all that equipment on too. Like he gonna have to really hurt me.
Right.
You can listen. Think about it. If he would have stole off back on him, he could have got at least 2-3 licks before people broke it up. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, I would have. Miles Garrett would have came out of me and just.
At least you would have went out a legend. You know what I'm saying? You got kicked off the team, but at least you went out a legend.
No, he wouldn't have got kicked off the team for that. No, if they would have seen why, they would be like, "No, son,
I would have quit though." Because then, you know what I'm saying? Through school, they can be like, "Hey, you know what I'm saying? Remember that time you stole off on the coach? You know what I mean?"
Yeah, you remember that time the coach tried to sucker punch me? He thought I was a punk and I won't. I showed him who I was.
Yeah.
So anybody that is listen to the show and not able to watch it, the footage that I'm showing is on AtlantaNewsFirst.com. So you can just look it up. But like in the footage, you can see that like the coach is here. The coach is in front of him. Huh? Go ahead.
I was gonna say, are they Douglas?
I think no, they're Mays.
So the team, the coach right here is they're winning and he's upset on a play. Come on now. That makes it even worse. You stupid. I mean, I ain't gonna say maybe he made a bad play. He threw an interception. Not. I can't tell what position the kid is, but it don't make no sense. It still don't justify it. Hell no. Still don't justify it.
I mean, like Durante said, Coach Eubank, if you mess up on the play, he might tap you on top of the helmet, like, "Hey man, listen, keep your head in the game. Pay attention to what's happening. Be disciplined. He might walk you through technique. He ain't never rawl off and hit us. None of the coaches I ever had would do
I ain't never had a coach think about sweet chinning me in the like what?
What? Right? No.
Like Anderson Silva punch too. Like, God dang, bro, come on,
You
I
know
now.
what's
got the
crazy?
face
Just
mask.
after I couldn't play quarterback, bro, I was like, I would be in a daydream, not even paying attention in practice, bro. I remember one time they made us run, bro. I was so much in the daydream. The team had took off running, and I was still standing still, and I had to realize, like, damn, we running. That's how far behind I was.
This fool said, "Oh damn, we running."
I understood it.
Hold on. Byron said they won't let him take snaps, so he was disinterested in practice.
That was
I ain't had no
disinterest,
more
bro.
interest,
I
bro.
just did this shit again at the house.
Byron said, "Y'all won't let me." Oh, all right, I'm just chilling now.
Like,
Listen,
I don't
listen,
play no
I'm
more.
not
2
here.
laps in, he still ain't ran his first.
I'm out here eating up being on the line, like, oh, okay, turn back protection. Okay, keep your hands inside. Okay. Byron, like, I'm not taking snaps. I'm not really interested in what we doing today.
Bro, everybody else had to pick their position.
Byron said, "I
Even if
can't
I'm
pick mine." Byron said, "I can't
even
pick
if
mine."
I'm trash, bro, let me like at least put me in the quarterback room. You know what I mean?
Byron, this ain't literally.
Hey,
You
hey,
could just
you know
play
not
every
today.
position until you figured it out.
for all of the non-skill position players out here, don't let Byron discourage y'all. Hey, I had a game-winning play on a field goal. Me and another lineman. It was a game with pouring down rain. Other team couldn't kick a field goal to save their life. We scored a touchdown in like the last, 20, 30 seconds. And so field goal would win the game. You're the PAT. All right, we line up. So we line up at the line of scrimmage. We get down. I look over at my part of the left. I'm at guard. I look over and I say, hey, man, listen, it's a guy in this gap. I was like, we're going to hit this first. Our dudes that we're supposed to block. I said, but this dude in the gap, I said, if he tries to leap up, we got to hit him because our kicker, the ball was going to come right between us. So I was like, we can't let him get his hand up. So the snap comes, ball is back. I hear to hit the quarterback's hands and put down. I look over at Murphy. I'm like, hey, man, so we got our first guys. I see that dude hit that gap. I said, Murphy. He looked at me. We both, the dudes that we had, we both just pop out. The dude went flying back. Ball went just past us over the upright. We won. So for all of the people who want to hate on the linemen, we out here making moves too.
Well, I'm gonna get paid though. All their contracts be guaranteed.
All right. Well, hold on. Now I got to play devil's advocate. Byron, Mr. CEO, what NFL roster, sir, are you on present?
Yeah, I'm here so I don't get fired.
I'm just saying the linemen be getting paid.
Put this picture down.
They didn't. Okay, my bad. Yeah,
he didn't say that. He did not say that.
He said
Run
the
the
skill
tape.
position players get paid. He said he get.
I didn't say nothing about no skill.
No,
I said the linemen get paid.
y'all know I don't defend Byron a lot, but I will.
He
He
did
did.
say
That's what he
linemen.
said.
Okay. Oh, okay. Well, yeah,
He
we don't get paid like a QB.
said linemen getting paid, and he said the money's guaranteed.
Hey,
I said
move.
most of the time are guaranteed.
Move this shit. What'd you say, Wes?
What I say?
I had to get your face closer. What'd you say?
What I say?
You defended Byron?
Oh yeah. I don't defend Byron a lot because he be out here in these streets talking foolishness. But that's what he said.
Foolishness.
Yeah, because you be out here on that BS and talking about run the tape. I'm like, I don't know what you want to run the tape for.
Run the tape. I just said run the tape. Now you got to co-sign. So be quiet.
Well, that's because you told the truth.
Like you can't get Byron. You get Byron an inch, he run down 2 yards. Like, 20,000 yards. 6 miles Byron down the road with the inch.
That's your selective hearing. Sometimes you hear the truth. Sometimes you don't hear the truth, Wes. This is one of the times you hear the truth.
Wes, let's be honest. What's in that jar?
Water.
Shit.
Truth serum. Listen, that truth serum is hitting the soul right now.
Hitting the soul right there. I suppose
they can't stop my soul.
That's that. Hey, in the words of Eddie Murphy, like that's that hooch. That's the hooch right there, boy.
I guess it is. Yo, while we in the South though, a couple other things I want to hit on real quick because this is a crazy story, and then Durante wants to talk about something, but. Man, I don't know if y'all heard about it because apparently the news ain't get around too much. The craziest thing happened in Mississippi in December.
How long ago?
Man. December 2022.
Why you bring it up now?
Because they just arrested they just sentenced these dudes this month.
Oh, all right, I got you.
So story time.
Like, damn, nigga. Nigga, we late.
Well, actually, we supposed to talk about it like a couple weeks ago, but we didn't because got distracted.
Oh, you good? I know now. We good now.
But a group of officers calling themselves the Goon Squad. And Brant, keep me straight because it's been a
Mm.
while. My memory
Goon
is.
Squad.
They call themselves the Goon Squad. And they took it upon themselves to go investigate two black men that were staying in the house of a white woman in this little town outside of Jackson, Mississippi. They basically do surveillance on the house, learn where the cameras are, and then go and bust up in the house. Right, officers bust up in the house, and then they start using guerrilla tactics to interrogate these dudes. Tactics including tasing them, hitting them with swords, pouring vegetable oil on them, pouring milk on them, and other things. And then after all this, what you about to say?
I would say also while they were covered in these various liquids and fluids, sexually assaulting the men.
Yeah, so now this is what's very interesting about this too. So in their search of the home, they find a BB gun and a sex toy. It's a weird combination. I don't know. But anyway, they mount said toy on the BB gun, and then go to hitting them with said toy with BB gun. I mean, with said sex toy that's mounted to the BB gun. So they do all. This sounds like it's a fantasy, right? This is a made up story. It's not, but it continues and gets worse. So then these officers, one of them pulls out his. Well, actually, they had a tasing game first. I forgot that part. So they had a tasing game after all this has gone down to determine which one has the strongest taser. So six, I think it was six officers. So six. Anyway, and then they end up shooting a man in the face. And after they shoot one of the men in the face, they then go and set the scene to make it look like it was foul play, and that I guess it was self-defense, not foul play. It's probably wrong term. Self-defense. Craziest thing. But all these officers ended up getting caught and locked up. And I still don't know how, but how they figured out the truth. But I'm glad they did. But ain't that the craziest story though? And people wonder why people don't trust the police sometimes, bro.
It's crazy.
That's the most random shit I ever heard in my life, and that's wild.
So they were living with
Like-
a woman?
That's what's all right.
One was her caretaker. The other one might have been her boyfriend, but we're speculating there. We don't know that. But one was her actual caretaker. So do with that what you will. But yeah, and they explained it to the officers. The officers kept hollering, where are the drugs? Where are the drugs? And they're like, sir, we have no idea what you're talking about. They didn't find any drugs when they searched the house. That's how they came up with sex toy and BB gun. And then as a part of their staging, they were going to plant the drugs so that they could justify, quote unquote, their entry in the incident. But again, the truth came out. But yeah, these people had no drugs of any sort, and were just assaulted simply because. Oh, and they actually made a statement. Wes, I don't know if you mentioned this in your opening, but they also told them that they need to stay on, quote, their side of the river. So it sounds like this might have been a sundown town, but I don't know that officially. But that was part of the statement made to them.
So did they survive?
Well,
yeah, they survived. They alive. Yeah. One of the dude that got shot in the face, he is permanently damaged. Like his speech is messed up and some other stuff as well. This all happened over 90 minutes. And apparently, it's like I said, it's the craziest thing. And I just put up the story to see how much time they got. But they suing the town too. So these dudes will be taken care of, I'm sure, because they suing the town, and I'm sure they're gonna get all the money in which they deserve for these dudes being employed as officers. But apparently they call themselves the Goon Squad because they take care of things that others won't do, apparently.
So.
That's tough.
Yeah, man. But it was completely it was an unsanctioned thing. Like the police department didn't have anything to do with it, apparently. dude texted his boys, was like, "Hey man, y'all want to go on a mission?" So he sent out a group text to the boys, and they that's what they came up with. So that's wild. So if people want to know why you have mistrust of the police, that's why. Because these dudes intentionally avoided the cameras on the house. They broke down doors on the side of the house, side and back of the house, and they made a statement to each other. What they said, something about no mug shots or something like that. I can't remember what they said, but basically it implied to make sure they hit them only with body shots, so that way if they arrest them, the bruises don't show up on the mug shots. But I just can't remember the wording that they used. But whatever it is they used, it was very specific to make sure that they implied that. Brent, we lost you, but we got you back.
Yes.
That's tough right there, man.
Yeah. So if y'all want to look this up, just look up Braxton, Mississippi officers. I'm sure it'll come up. Or assault. You might be able to look that up too. But it's a little town. I mean, it's a little town. I looked up the town, and it's very, very much look like racism is still there, and it's still in the 1960s. This town, as far as I can
that's
tell,
including animals.
It's wild, man. Their fire department looked like a warehouse.
Chill, bro.
Bro, it looked like a warehouse, and it looked like it definitely was built back when black folks were hanging from trees in Mississippi. I'm gonna tell you,
damn,
it's rough. I wouldn't
That's
go.
not good.
I wouldn't go to that town after 2 p.m. It's just me. I just will find another way.
Listen.
But Durante, man, you believe that's actually happened in 2022? I think it's.
Do I believe it happened? Yeah, I believe it. Definitely believe it.
You live in a town called Lynchburg.
I do.
Lynchburg.
The man's name was John Lynch. That is named after.
We ain't talking about the safety.
John Lynch, ferry boat driver.
I like that, Durante. I like that. Good plug. Good plug. I see.
We ain't talking about the safety.
So I don't know what you're implying.
Huh?
I'm just saying. Right.
Oh, you're not talking. I was going to say Wes.
He's talking to Byron.
He's
that was just a play on words. Y'all two just want to beef for no reason, bro.
I don't want to beef, but you talking about my town that I grew up in and I'm from. I'm like, wait a minute. What the? This place called
I'm just saying,
Braxton. You think it'd be safe there for people to go? It's called Braxton, Mississippi. It ain't.
No, Mississippi ain't safe at all. I was just talking about this to somebody.
Mississippi barely safe.
What you trying to say, Byron? What about it?
If you're an Alabama fan, you good. Psych.
I don't feel like you ever safe, bro. For real. Be honest.
You're not.
I've been saying that.
Talk about it. What you mean?
I mean, I don't think you ever safe. I think people are always gonna have those motives and have those alternative motives.
Yeah. This is 2023.
Definitely worse the further south you go. Do you agree with that?
Except for Florida. Florida's kind of like a middle.
I think it's more hidden. I don't think it's.
Wait a minute, bro.
I think it's more.
Brant gave me the.
It's more hidden as it goes up. It's more hidden, but I don't think it's bad. Worse, I think I just feel like it's more hidden.
I mean, that's your opinion.
Have you accidentally found yourself in the corner of Virginia? In the corner, and by corner I mean near Tennessee and Kentucky.
I call that.
I don't want to be there. I would never want to get stopped there.
I accidentally found myself there.
You don't even feel safe in your own state.
In and out.
Okay, my state is considered what? Part of the South?
South.
You know how many Confederate statues my state got or had? You know where they bro, what?
Well, but and to Byron's point, I think what he's trying to say is whether it's racial hatred or situational hatred, people just out to get you. It would be true no matter where you are on the map. And Byron's point about the North, people will conceal it better. I'll just give you an example. My wife's cousin lives in Connecticut. Okay, so we're on the other side of New York now. And on more than one occasion, he has dealt with outright racism. One of his co-workers was racist to a T, would call him the N-word 6 or 7 times a day. I mean, so this is Connecticut. Dude was not from the South. Dude, I guess, grew up in New York and then moved to Connecticut. But he not down here is not a byproduct of Jim Crow and the stuff that happened down here. And he just,
let's just be real. After 2020, a lot of people are becoming bolder. So, like, people used to think the North wasn't racist at one point.
No,
it's making people
nobody
more,
ever thought that.
Listen, it's making people more bolder. You might not think that because you never really had to like encounter it, but it's people out here that will say that, you know, back in the day, it might have been hidden, but now people are becoming bolder is what I'm getting at. It might have been hidden, like you said, Byron, but people are becoming bolder to kind of show it a little more. Just it's like it's around in this town that we live in too. So, you know,
I might come off more Martin, but I'm more Malcolm. I will say that. So
whoever said you came off as Martin?
Hold on, wait.
That in your mind. That dumb shit. Are you drunk?
Are you Martin?
All three of us just jumped you. You should feel it.
Are you Martin with the ladies? Because everywhere else, brother, you was Malcolm. We straight with the fight.
Yeah. The fuck talking about. I'm more Martin.
I'm more niggas. Maybe with the ladies.
So listen, I know y'all say that, but I'm just saying that to the audience of people. Like,
when have I ever said you more Martin? I need to understand.
I didn't say you said that. I said to the audience of people. To the audience.
You said y'all may have said that.
Audience, members, please. I don't normally mess with Bob, but I got to
run it back. Run the tape.
Audience, no. I want you guys to comment. I want you guys to comment. Do you?
I look more peaceful.
No, don't worry about what he looked like. Is brother? Bob,
exactly. That's what I'm trying to say.
You look peaceful.
Exactly. That's what I'm trying to say. That's all I'm trying to say.
That's not what you were trying to say.
Point.
No. You literally said I'm more Martin. Saying I'm more Martin means as a whole.
I said I may come off as Martin, but
you didn't specify look. But you said I may come off.
May come off, which generally means your overall,
persona.
Your persona, right?
And you more James Harden, if I may.
I'm cool. Listen, I'm a cool guy. Like, bro, y'all been around me. I'm a cool guy. I'm a cool, laid back type of guy. Everybody say that about me.
Yeah, well,
I will give you that.
I'll give you that. Yes, you that. Yeah. 100%.
But when it's time to, I'm more. When it's time to do the other stuff, I'm out.
Right. Well, that's right. So you can't be Martin because Martin was he was letting them do all kinds of stuff. You was like, listen, we need to arm the people. Let's go unite. Let's go.
Listen, when it's time to turn that dial up, it's time to turn that dial up.
Well, what the old people say, if you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready, right?
Stop letting Byron try to walk himself out of this foolishness. He out here.
Nah, he's still stuck in it. He said, I
tell you,
I come off as this when I'm this.
No,
we ain't gonna let you. We ain't gonna let you live that down. Because I'm like, you ain't saying I look like Martin, but I'm more. Then I would be like, all right, I'll let you slide with that. Even though you don't look. Nah, don't look at the nigga face. Fuck no. Overall persona, yes.
This man.
But when you see me, you see my face before I even speak. So you can, you look at somebody, you assume already. That's all I'm saying.
Myra, why are you trying to promote your face right now? So I'm pissed off.
You the first person to say something about the face. So shut up.
You literally just brought up your.
You said it first.
I told y'all stop giving this man ammo to walk out of this.
But Durante, the best part is he rearm and keeps shooting. He keeps shooting.
It's like, why? So stupid.
R1, R2. Hit the box. Triangle.
Right.
Oh
this
my God.
This Gears of War.
Oh my God, bro.
Wait, hold on. Did you hit us with the chainsaw too? You jumped over something and said,
yeah.
He trying. Y'all keep trying to arm this man. Y'all keep letting him change weapons.
Well, you ain't got no ammo, man. You got to go out thugging.
That's what it's looking like. Yeah. So I'm more I might look like
That's a dangerous motherfucker with no ammo. Guess what?
yeah.
He get the chainsaw on you. It's over.
There it is.
He taking your shit.
Man, that was wild. Y'all see what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? And talking about running the tape on this. How?
I run the tape. That he messed up my words. Durante started this shit, man. I was trying to speak. I'm trying to speak. You cut me off as I'm speaking.
Well, finish your statement, Byron. I may come off more as Martin, but I'm more Malcolm. Continue.
Look, you got me all twisted, bro. I don't even listen. I ain't say that. But run the tape. Check me out. You know.
I didn't say
And we're gonna move along.
I hope so, because man, you got me on this one.
Give the floor to the reoccurring guest.
Brent.
I got nothing. Do we have?
I don't know. He throwing something to you. I don't know what he throwing to you, but I
don't know. Listen, switch the subject.
I was like, do we have another topic, sir?
We do.
Oh, we do. Durante has something for us, I think.
I ain't got shit. Fuck Byron.
They never wanted this.
That's the second time somebody asked about that Mason.
It's not fucking what West is hooch.
Stop tripping, man. Look, he's twisting up my words. Listen, he just doing all type of stuff, man.
Man, if you don't put down the lighter with this gas, like no, God. Whew, boy.
Look, your people even saying that you drinking on the job.
Durante, what you got for us?
This ain't no job. This is our side show. This is our show, and this is good. I don't want to tell you, man. It's water.
You can't even say what the fuck it is. He said, "This is our buying." Hey, what?
That's that peach right there.
Right. He did do a little misdirect because he didn't come out and say he could have said this is bona fide hydrogen dioxygen. He didn't say that.
This nigga didn't even say nothing. Nothing you spoke was in the English dictionary just now. I don't even know what the fuck you're trying to say.
Also, Wesley, water is a component of alcohol technically. So I mean, Jesus turned water into wine. Just because you tell us it was water, don't mean that's his final state. But that's not.
He talk to. He trying to hear you. He trying to hear you. And that's a bar.
If you wasn't an A student in science, I would be disappointed.
He talking to Brent, but yeah, I was.
Oh man,
I was decent in science myself, but
that's why you holler at water. But continue.
I was an A student in math. That's it, bro.
This is high quality H2O. Yeah, that's what they say.
Okay.
High grade.
Okay, so you're not helping the case. Is it Evian? Is it we they not?
No, it's not Evian. It came from my water cooler.
Can it go in your gas tank?
I wouldn't put it in there. I wouldn't put it in gas
that
tank.
boy made it work with the, you know what I'm saying?
I would never advise you putting actual alcohol in your gas tank.
Yeah, he is kind of happy now, man. What time your appointment is? Well, 12. It's time to get us off, ain't it?
Yeah.
Hey, you know, so when I logged on, he was blowing out candles. I guess he got it. Oh, grandma told him, yeah. Coming like 12. Midnight.
So she had to slide. He said, "Hey, wait, I gotta do this podcast, but come back. Don't go nowhere."
He said, "Hey." He pointed like he said, "Hey, you come back."
No. He hit it with the believe in me. Believe in me, girl. Come back.
Believe in me. Come back.
Believe in me. Come back.
You bring your ass back.
I don't know nothing about what neither one of these two talking about.
He blowing out candles.
She said, "All right, Wes. Don't miss me too much." Or some dumb shit.
Oh no, listen, you know he living better than that. She probably not calling him Mr. 30, Mr. 103.
He said
103.
What's that? What's that, as a matter of fact?
Oh, the Teddy P. Hey, get it. Hey, get him listen to Teddy P. And look, I bet you he got Teddy P on vinyl. He probably got Teddy P on vinyl.
On vinyl?
Yes, because
once
he don't do nothing, he don't do nothing halfway. He gonna do it. He gonna do it all the way.
He gonna do it all the way. I'm proud of you, Wes.
I don't know what my record collection got to do with any of this.
He didn't
It's okay.
confirm or deny Teddy P's existence in the collection. I just want let the
I
record
got a lot
show.
of. Yeah, well, I got a lot of stuff in my
Okay,
collection. Right?
so give him a little liquid courage. My man already talking low.
He don't need no liquid courage.
Nah, well, listen, but
His
he's
pump
selling,
already primed up.
he's selling a persona. He doing like you do sometimes. He's selling a persona. He's like, hey, girl, listen, I'm here drinking this. Look at this mason jar, girl. Hey,
Not to lean to the side.
you got to lean to the because you got to hit her with it. But is my man not leaning a little bit because he already
Yeah. He'll look to the side. He'll look crooked.
You caught that, didn't you? He said he always leaning. Okay.
Always leaning. I don't know what they got to do with anything.
All right. Okay.
But I don't know. I don't know about these candles.
They got a deal on them candles at Target, Wes. I mean, don't burn out your good shit now.
Hey, just go to Hobby Lobby, get the good ones. Hobby Lobby got better candles.
Never mind. I ain't mess with y'all.
He was about to tell
him. He can go to
bro,
to be treated. Right?
Nobody caught that. He was about to tell us a little secret, but he didn't want to do it. It's cool. We got you.
He almost slipped up. I know it. We get
he was
in the armor. One day we're gonna get him.
he keep looking to the left, like his left right now. Somebody standing there.
I don't know about none of that.
She over here like,
right. We're sorry, man. We're gonna hurry up and release him to your custody.
Y'all talking about extending the show and making it long. Who doing that tonight?
You said she trying to. You said she trying to extend the show and make it long. Whoa, Wes, hey man, keep your shit to yourself.
All right, now I definitely didn't say that. Run the tape for go on good time for Byron. But anyways, Durante, you said you wanted to talk about what?
I want to talk about it now. What she look like? I'm done. Hey Brent, Trey Lance, you want to talk about him or no?
Okay. Do you want me to talk about what I think Trey Lance can do, or why I think Trey Lance is there?
It's two things I just thought about Trey Lance. The other one I'll talk about later. But
okay. So why
just a little bit?
Why is he there?
Because why is he there?
I told y'all 3 weeks ago when I gave you my rankings and people, I got grief from my boss about where I put the Cowboys. I'm trying to tell you, Jerry Jones is trying to blow up this team. I
just wanted you. I'm gonna run this tape for a Cowboys fan I work with because I said, yo, it's people out here really think. And he's like, bro, we got Trey Lance just for backup, dog. What you think? I'm like, you mean to tell me the 49ers, number one, the 49ers organization suck ass. They did Garoppolo. They took mind you, the boy went off last year, Brock Purdy. But you mean to tell me they took Mr. Irrelevant and said, you know what? We fought hard to get you, Trey. Thank you for your service. Go with the Cowboys. They go, what?
For a fourth round, right?
For a fourth round.
And you mean to tell, mind you, injuries, it happens. I feel bad for the dude. He didn't get a full chance. But you mean to tell me he could even be second string over Sam Darnold?
And here's the thing.
I would give him third just to give him one more year because you can't sit here and depend on Brock Purdy. Mind you, he might come in hot. He might not. His shoulder injury, we'll see what happens in the next couple of weeks. But I'm just saying, I don't wish injury upon nobody. But if it backfired, they're gonna be like, damn, we shouldn't have got rid of it. It's gonna 49ers organization just rocked me. I was like, yo, y'all wow for that one. And on top of that, them getting them for a fourth round, really saying, hey, Dak. He likes you. Replacement.
I just for the record, for people who aren't aware, for Cowboy fans and are not up to history, you do realize that the quarterback that is your franchise quarterback was a fourth round draft pick. That was a subliminal message. The Cowboys wanted Trey Lance. Okay, they had 3 quarterbacks right now. They weren't sure about Will Greer. By the way, Will Greer showed out when they brought in Trey Lance. That man said, "I'm finna put up almost 400 yards and 3 tutties on you. I ain't got time to play again." That man
I ain't got time to play.
But listen. If the Dallas wanted Trey Lance because they thought they needed an insurance policy, what I would do, because of course the 49ers weren't going to start him, you make a deal during the season before the trade deadline because you'll get him for pennies on the dollar, right? Right now, you pay top shelf for whatever he's worth. So a fourth round draft pick, which is obviously too high in my book, but they could have probably got him for a 6th, a 7th, or an 8th round draft pick during the regular season. There is a strategic move that they made prior to the season starting. I told y'all. They held out on Zach Martin, and that was weird because he's a solid player that doesn't really make a lot of noise. Then they were like, Tony Pollard, well, we'll look at that next year. They didn't come up with a deal for him. They were like, okay, well, we just gonna franchise tag you. It's fine, right? So I can't see this team. Mike McCarthy's on the hot seat. The quarterback's on the hot seat, and Dak. Neither one of them performed well under pressure. I mean, I know Mike McCarthy got a Super Bowl, but bro, ever since that Super Bowl, every time he's had pressure, he's folded up like a cheap check.
That shit was by accident with that Super Bowl. I'm just saying. Let me back up.
Hey,
it was there by accident.
A pick six.
Shout out A-Rod.
Remember, Roethlisberger threw a pick six too early in that game. By accident.
So,
but to me personally, I think that the Cowboys are going to implode. Now, they could surprise me. I would love nothing better to be here at the end of the season and we done won the division. That would be my greatest hope. But realistically, I'm telling y'all, Jerry Jones trying to blow this team up, bro. You got Michael Parsons hitting the quarterback in practice, throwing punches against offensive play. I mean, punching people in the helmet. Not only could he break his hand, which would be dumb, he could also mess around and give his teammate a concussion. Like, the team is so dysfunctional. Now, they would say it's good team competition, all this and all that. Mike McCarthy said a quote I will never forget. He said, in my almost 40 years of football, I've never seen a quarterback get hit by a defensive player on his team when running drills in practice the way that Michael laid it on Dak. So,
mind you, this is the head coach saying this. Brent, so how many quarterbacks y'all gonna carry on this roster?
7.
They're gonna let Will Greer go.
Yeah, they're gonna have to. I just wanted to make sure
they don't have no choice.
And then I'm gonna be honest, I don't think now if Jerry wants to really blow the team up, they don't want Cooper Rush because they know. I mean, because Cooper, if they change the offense a little bit, could probably still win some games. Trey Lance, he don't got no proven record, so if they want to blow it up, they'd be like, "Hey, Coop, we done with Dak, and we really ain't gonna do nothing with you. We trying to really blow the team up." So,
hey, Coop, I mean, you know, now if they cut Cooper Rush, if they do cut Cooper Rush, you gonna know something. That's the only thing I tell you.
Well, I don't think they're gonna cut him because the other thing is Dak is, you just don't know. He's starting to become a little injury prone.
Well, that's what I'm saying. If they really trying to blow the team up, they're not trying to win games anyway. Hey, Coop,
I feel like they are trying to win a game.
Get on up out of here.
All right, so let me ask you. All right, Byron, do you think it was a good deal for both teams as it's currently constructed? Do you think the 4th round pick that trade was worth?
I feel like if they feel like they're gonna advance, which they always feel like they're gonna advance the Super Bowl, I feel like they need a solid number 2.
Okay.
So
don't everybody feel like they're gonna advance the Super Bowl coming into the league?
No.
You think Tampa Bay feel like they're gonna advance the Super Bowl?
Yeah.
No.
Baker Mayfield mindset always been like that.
No.
This play show ain't
I feel like with that 4th round pick, they made they got to secure somebody that's, can come in and, play the same style as that.
I don't.
What tape have we seen of him playing
the same style as that?
When he was in college, he was in the pros.
Oh, well, okay. So let me ask you this then. I did some comparisons real quick because I thought I knew this and I was right.
Same shit we saying about Jordan Love. This nigga ain't no
Cooper Rush's completion percentage last season with 1,000 yards in the regular season throwing, 58%. Trey Lance, the best year he's had, he's only got 2 years worth of stats here. 2021, 57.7%. And that's with 600 yards. No, I'm sorry. Yeah, 603 yards. So Cooper threw for twice that with a better completion percentage. And a better touchdown number. It was 5 to 5. They're even on that, so I give you that. But the rating after kind of tanked a little bit, so that's why I'm like, I don't know. I see what you're saying. That to me, the biggest thing is you have a mobile quarterback, Byron. Now, that part I agree with you. At least you get in trouble. Cooper can't run, right? So I give you that. You got a quarterback that can run and get out of trouble, maybe. So I can see, and that's closer to Dak style. But I'm gonna be honest.
Dak don't be running like that.
He's been running like that since he broke.
I was gonna say,
he don't run anymore like he used to.
Yeah, thank you. I'm gonna do my best Byron look like. I mean, but they over here down with Jordan Love. Jordan Love look all right in the preseason, but let's just be real. They have no game tape on him thinking, yeah, Jordan Love's going to no. But it's just when it comes down to it, you got to prove him when you up there. That's all it is. But it's just wild to me that you just allowed you just talked all this shit to him. Yeah, man, you gonna start. You are day one. I mean, all through that draft, day one. I mean, and this is the same team that passed on Patrick Mahomes, same team that passed on Patrick Mahomes,
Don't forget Aaron Rodgers too.
and Aaron Rodgers. And here we are, them trying to figure out life. I hope Brock. I really do. Wish the kid best. All good, but it's just baffling me that y'all just like, you know what? You're not even a third round, dog. I mean, a third string, dog. Have a good one. Then when they got the water boy to be their third string, that's a motherfucking.
Hey man, they said they ain't gonna get it how they get it. But I do think it's interesting. And I wanted to bring it up, but you did, so that worked out really well.
Yeah, I got you. That wasn't my original. That wasn't my original thing I wanted to talk about.
Oh, I got one more thing. I got one more thing.
I just looked at his face and I was like, "Hey, Brand."
I got one more thing for you. The only reason it would make sense and the only reason it would work out for a 4th-round draft pick
is if you come to play on the line.
The last 2 postseasons, who has eliminated the Dallas Cowboys? San Francisco 49ers. Now, we haven't seen Trey on the field, but you know who understands the offense better than anybody else? A quarterback might. So now you get inside knowledge on the offense. You get the schemes. Now, I don't know that they're smart enough to do this. I'm going to be real honest with y'all because that seems like something I might do. No. But I don't know if Jay them, they're not so young, so they might not be smart enough to come up with something like that. Because sometimes you see that in the NBA too. But I'm telling you, the only way that works out and makes that, I mean, is
Spygate.
Pull a Spygate, give them the intel. If they meet them in the postseason for the 3rd straight time, at least then they can maybe beat them. And the idea is if the 49ers are as good as they were last year, let's say Brock Purdy, the tape doesn't do him in and the arm is right, and they take off like they were, okay, then they would be prohibitives to get to the NFC Championship game.
Right. Then the Raptors just did this season. Some dude came from, I think, the Knicks and had was accessing their webcam or some shit. I just heard about it today. I was like, so you mean tell me the Raptors still didn't make the fucking playoffs? I'm just saying. Y'all looked, I forgot who dude name, but yeah, they accessing tape on like certain teams and shit like that. Like I said, you mean to tell me?
I mean, ain't nobody giving the Cowboys credit like that. They're not playing chess like that.
I don't disagree.
They not Howie. Not Howie. What you mean? Let me stop, dog. No, I'm mad at Howie. He got more of my boy Devin Allen. He cut him. I was mad as shit. But anyway, dang Howie, that nigga played. He really watched training today and heard that line about 20 times from Denzel. This shit, I said, hey, check this, and he just thought that whole way through to that draft.
Yeah,
the whole draft just saying that line in his head. Let me stop now. All right, I'm done.
You done? You good?
You still want me? You still want me to talk about that, or
it's your time, boss? You tell me.
I know. Byron gotta get off. It's past his bedtime.
I mean, I'm not gonna let you throw Byron on the bus like that.
Why?
Man, the man made saying to me, man, I gotta get out of here about 10:30. It's 10:37. So,
oh no, we good now. We good. What I had to do.
Do you want me to go, Wes?
No, we love you.
Do you want me to do with you, man? I'm talking about Durante. Durante is like, man, I got to go at 10:30.
I'm good, bro. What you mean? I'm good.
Bro, you got 3 minutes.
Hold on. We could 3 minutes real quick. You caught what Durante just did. He high pitched. Byron said it. Go ahead.
Just did it. Don't do it, please. Don't. Byron just looked up. He was happy. He said,
"We got 2 minutes. Let's go."
We got 2 minutes with Byron left on the clock. So
Byron, I see. All right, real quick. I seen something yesterday. People been arguing this between the whole Curry and Magic Johnson. Who's the better point guard, and why are we having this fucking argument?
Why are we having this argument?
It's a real argument. Like people are like really. Stephen A. out here capping saying Jordan texting him at like 5:30 in the morning talking about some y'all. I just talked about if y'all. Yes, he said Michael Jordan texted. He said, "Shut the fuck up." He said, "Michael Jordan texted me saying, you know what?
A Jordan, huh? Because it ain't
Michael B. Jordan."
No, I'm Michael A. Jordan. I said it how I said it. Right. It won't be Michael Jordan. It won't be Michael. These are the Michael Jordans we know. This is different. I've meant it how I meant it.
Listen. Stephen A. said Michael Jeffrey called him. That's what I said. Michael Jeffrey.
Nah,
That's
that
what he
was-
said. That's what he said.
What said? That's just what he said. Nigga said Michael B. Jordan.
Nigga, Michael B. Jordan hit him.
But this is what he said. And
He
like
talking
a couple
about
other
Creed.
people, a couple other people were like commenting and stuff, like whatever. But it's been like a real argument. I'm like, why are we doing this? Like, can't take away Curry being the best shooter that we've ever seen. Cool,
Right.
but pure point guard.
Magic.
I can't give it to Curry. I'm sorry, I can't. I can't. I give Curry his flowers as pushing into the top 10 of all time, possibly, arguably. I'll say arguably because there's still some people that's kind of, but I can't give a pure point guard to Steph Curry. I can't do it. I refuse to do it. Shooter, hell yeah. Number one all time. Pure point guard, I need to make some plays and give me a double-double and assist. I got to give it to Johnson. I'm sorry. Pause. But Magic Johnson.
You know what's crazy? They never, they always use the ring argument when it comes to Jordan, but so when it comes to everybody else, it never matters.
Right.
Because I was going to say, because
if you're gonna use the ring argument anytime, then Magic still got it. You need to get the fifth one.
I forgot who it was, but they used this argument saying that has Magic ever won a championship by himself? Has Magic ever been the best player on the court without but they're like, let's hold on.
Finals MVP, bro.
So they're saying, has Magic been the best player on the court along with Curry being the best player? I'm like, one year I give Curry being the best player, but then when Durant came, Curry, but Magic,
Curry wasn't even the best player that year.
That's what I'm saying. So that argument came up. I'm reading this shit like, people really out here like fighting right now, like comment fighting, like people like, y'all know what y'all talking about. Oh, Curry's just a shooter. Well, Magic, he couldn't shoot. Okay, what's that got to do with anything? I need my point guard to get out there, run the floor. If he's having a hot game, cool, give me 30, cool. But
I don't even get Curry the best shooter of all time.
I'm gonna let Byron live because we're not talking about this right now. I'm not doing that. But
yeah, we are. Who's the best shooter of all time for you, Byron?
I gotta go with Ray.
Interesting. I just needed to put
Hold on, Wes. Because think about it. When I need a clutch shot, Curry ain't the guy. He's 0-12 in the clutch.
Can we just go pure shooter? Like just pure come down the court.
When I need you, I need you. Listen, game tied. I'm not giving him the ball.
If we doing that, Harden to be in this.
It's 2 seconds ago.
People say Harden is a better shooter. Like, what? No, hell no. Fuck no.
Look up Curry's stats in
why
the finals.
Why do I need to look up his stats? And he has 3-point shooting of all time. Why do I need to do that?
It's that stats, bro. I'm talking
pure
about the
shooter?
eye test.
I'm saying pure shooter. I didn't say anything about the damn clutch. I said pure shooter.
But
I can give you the greatest.
When I need you, I need you. And
I can't give you greatest of all time if you ain't got no clutch moment.
I'm biased. I'm gonna have to do this because Byron done talked me into it a little bit. Steph is the greatest shooter alive.
That's why I'm arguing.
Hold on. Greatest shooter alive and actively playing. But listen, and I'm biased because it was my squad. Bruh, it's something about snatching a championship out of the hands of Tim Duncan. He was like, Tim Duncan, you ain't never lost in the finals. I'm finna set you up. Give me
he never had no.
And then he looked at the people with the security on the court. Take them effing ropes up. He was like, so maybe I have to give Byron.
Show me where a shot where he hit and it was either he missed the shit. We going to the crib. You can't point to one.
What I need to point to that for? Like, if I'm
that's what I'm saying. That would make
Byron, you're missing my whole point right now. I'm not saying anything about clutch moments.
Body of work, the entire body.
Yes, I'm talking about body of work. If I was picking for somebody for the last second shot, then it wouldn't be Curry. I'm saying if I just need go down the court, give me we need 5 threes now, and he'll do it. But clutch part, no. But during the game, he's just like James Harden. During the fucking season, he'll give me 40 10-point games. I mean, excuse me, 40 point, 10 games straight. But in the playoffs, the nigga ain't gonna show up. Curry, he'll give you 6, 7 threes just cause. But in the clutch, I'm not picking Curry. I pick Clay damn near before I pick Curry on that team, by the way. Just saying. That's what I'm talking about, Byron. I get what you're saying. I'm all good with that, but I'm talking about pure, just
When I need you
straight
the
up
most, you won't
shooting.
pick your greatest.
I cannot win with Byron. Yo. It's just no, like he
And
don't
it's like,
understand. Are you understanding my point though?
I got you.
All right,
But
as long as you
think
get that
about
part.
this. You're calling him the greatest, but when I need you the most,
I'm not
I
calling him
won't
the
pick.
greatest. I say I'm calling him the best shooter, the greatest shooter that we've seen. And Brent just said that the greatest shooter that we have seen that's alive. But again, it's other people that would take somebody for the last second shot. I take Kyrie before I take Curry. Like let's be
Bro,
real here.
This is like having a girlfriend, but when it's time to do the do, you picking another chick.
I'll let you take that in.
I can't.
I'll let you take that in, Durante.
Okay. While Durante's chilling and Byron is laughing at his perceived moral victory, I'm gonna just jump in here. I body of work. I'm gonna go Magic, but primarily because Magic changed the pace of basketball. I mean, we've always had transition. I mean, even Building ran the floor, but not constant. I mean, immediately on the inbound, the Showtime Lakers would run, and they would run primarily because that was Magic style. So when Pat Riley then were building an offensive system, they're like, well, we want Magic just to run the floor. And so it works. The Magic appeared in 10 finals. He won 5 of them.
Yeah.
So, I mean, and he was going against Larry. So, I mean, there was a lot of, rubber meat. And so there's a lot of that. But he also had, rough years. So, and that's the thing. There's one similarity between the two of them. Both great players, but both have had, now Magic has had great moments to make up for it. But they both had interesting, tragic kind of seasons in the postseason before. Because, at one point they called Magic Tragic Johnson because, postseason that he didn't play all that well, they ended up losing in the finals, which I don't know how you losing in the finals is a bad thing and you've been there and won before, but that's not here nor there.
Yeah.
Steph also, and we all 3 of us admitted that, and Wesley I think would concur, that Steph does and has in the playoffs at moments turn back into a pumpkin.
He be on his best James Harden behavior sometimes.
And he turned back. So I agree with that. And I would say that's an interesting similarity between the two. I think that's how you end up getting them trying to compare them because they both have great moments. Magic, though, I would say solidifies, like there's filling in at center. I mean, multiple finals MVPs.
Nobody's saying Curry should do that either, filling in at center. It's just the fact that
Curry can't do
that. But if they're both point guard and you're talking like just what a point guard does, Magic Johnson. It's just like, what the fuck did you send me, West? I think it was the same night we got off the podcast. I was talking about James Harden. Somebody had the audacity to say, yeah, they should. The Lakers should trade for James Harden and bench LeBron because James Harden is a better court general or whatever. I threw my phone. I had to remember Wes sent me the shit. I almost cussed him out. Like, Wes, I had a whole paragraph ready to tell you about yourself. I was like, nah, that's Wes. I can't do it.
First of all, I never made a suggestion, so don't do that.
No, I know. I fuck with you. But no, like, it's people out here that's arguing that type of shit. So for people that's arguing and not understanding the game, for Byron to always say, I pay attention to the game, I watch the game. Yeah, he came up with some great points, but for him to not understand my point, I almost really pulled up at your crib just now. Like, I went to the car and I was like, no, I ain't gonna do it. But
Durante, I feel like you're agreeing with him, but not agreeing with him at the same time.
I don't want to agree. I hate agreeing with him.
Because I just want y'all to understand.
You know how much I really love you.
Hold on. I got hold on. Before we close out though. So not the shooting piece of it, but all around point guard, you going Magic? Is that we consolidated?
Bro, for sure.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. As long as I got that part, because you started to piss me off.
That was the part. That was the part where so
you remember earlier he was like,
right, Magic.
Look at that hand. Watch the hand.
No, hold on. Wes, you good?
You
You
good?
don't even listen.
Hold
I'm
on.
listening to y'all.
He's reading comments.
Okay, so you reading comments? Okay, Wes. So are you on Magic with us? You with us? All four
Did
of us?
Mike
Oh,
Big
yeah.
Body say something?
No, all Mike said was that Byron was capping earlier.
Oh, all right. I thought he said something.
No,
No,
he
Byron.
said
Byron put an idea. I put an idea out there. Byron just decided to do this shit. I just want to stay here. He wants you to branch off, nigga, and you branch the fuck off in the 18
I
different
cornered
areas.
you. I cornered you.
Why?
So
Why
I
would
wanted
you
your
corner me?
comeback on that.
Why would you corner me?
I wanted your take on that. You know.
He wants your take on best shooter. That's what he wanted your take on.
Mm,
And then you agree with him and didn't agree with him. You kind of confused me, Durante.
I know.
No,
It
I
hurts.
agree.
It
No,
hurts.
I agree with him because he's talking about a separate subject from what the hell we were talking about. So I had to pull Byron back along with arguing with him to realize, nigga, I want to talk about that right now. I just want to talk about this. He said, "Hey, why are we over here?
You
No,
calling
nigga,
someone
let's
your
go."
greatest. You
Nigga,
calling
we was
someone
in
your
the
greatest.
bro.
But
We was in the
but
hood, and you wanted to stay there for some fucking reason. I just wanted to go get something to eat.
when it's time for the but when it's time for the most precious moments, you calling somebody else.
But that's okay. So I do think, and I'm with this part, I do agree with Durante on. I do think it's situational though, right? And let me explain what I mean by that. I know what you say. You gonna use the analogy about the women again, but
Shout out, Brent.
I was gonna say like, so what you said about Ray. If I had to get a guy a shot for my life, Ray had me on the road.
Ray
had me on the road. Now, does Ray's body of work match Steph's? And that's where you get into a difference. Now, we don't know because Steph has had a lot of pieces around him for the majority of his career, so it makes it hard for us to judge him. Ray played for a couple different franchises before he finally got enough talent around him. So Milwaukee and then, of course, Seattle. So, there was some steps, and then when he got to Boston, then finally talent was around him, and we got to see. And it would have been interesting to see a younger Ray with something like that. You don't know what he would have been. Maybe Steph would be an afterthought if Ray had better teammates and all the pressure wasn't on him. I don't know.
Well,
Ray was out here making posts, and people didn't even know it.
But we also got to remember that, and we acknowledge this. I think we all acknowledge this. Steph has changed the way that the game is played right now.
I agreed.
Yeah.
And I would say Reggie and Ray, Steph would be the natural progression of that. He took it to another level that they did. Mm-hmm. Their NBA wouldn't allow them to. Now, if Ray played a young Ray in the league today, it'd be a different story. But they were the natural progression to leaning into the three, and then Steph took it and ran home.
Well, ran to the crib. Steph shoots from any point that's on the floor, and people weren't doing that until he started doing that like that consistently. Because my man shoots.
Yeah, consistent. I was gonna say there's a couple people that do it, but
and I'm gonna be honest, he flashes of it at Davidson. I remember watching him in the tournament, but then like the first couple seasons between injury and like just trying to adjust to the league, I never seen it. Like I thought he was gonna be like Jimmer Fredette. Like y'all remember Jimmer Fredette? Back in the day.
Jimmer was a shooter.
Like Jimmer could score, but he was a walking bucket. But then he got to the league and he couldn't do nothing. And I thought Steph was gonna become that. But all of a sudden, Davis and Steph came back. I said, wait a minute. That's the dude I watched in college. I don't know who you were the first couple seasons. I know you're.
But do you feel like you got to find your game though? You got to find your game. He found his game though.
He found it.
He had time to find his game. He got the system and he found his game.
Yep.
Once Monte Ellis left, that was it. Boy.
Oh my God, Monte
was the dude, boy. But once he left, that was it. Curry said, "This is my squad.
This is my squad. Now, I'm the reigning light skin over here."
He said, and then Clay came. He was like, "All right, it's two of us.
It's two of us." But you listen, remember the pecking order though. Just because you tall and got more hair don't mean nothing. Cause I'm still running.
I'm still running this shit. Shout out Mark Davis. Wow. Shout out Mark Jackson. I'm thinking Baron Davis. My fault.
Hey, that's because we were talking about you. We believe Golden State Warriors. Andre Karolinko, meet me at the rim, cuz.
Meet me at
Michael
the rim. Hey, that's not funny. Somebody told me I like Michael Peaches around that time too. I remember that shit clearly too.
Well, could you hit a bucket? Because Michael Peaches was hitting buckets.
He was hitting buckets.
He was a bucket.
That's hilarious.
As a matter of fact, I remember the nigga who said it.
That won't me. That's hilarious.
Hold on, I gotta hit somebody else.
But you know what is interesting about that is that Mark ain't got no job. I still don't understand that. But anyway.
Fucked up, bro. They did
it
was Mama. There goes that man.
Did we watch the thing about Stephen A. talking about it?
I don't believe Stephen A. no more after he said Jordan hit him up at 5:30.
He was on there with Mace them. They were talking about it on the show. I don't know if I sent it to
Oh,
you.
I definitely ain't watched it.
Oh, okay.
It is what it is.
So they were saying basically Mark Jackson and his religious beliefs sort of clashed with I guess it was one of the owners that they came out, but they publicly came out as being gay, and that clashed a little bit with what he was talking about in practice and stuff with his religious beliefs. So that created some friction, and because of that, because you had the first publicly openly gay executive or owner, at the same time you have a hyper-religious Christian coach, there's friction in the house. And so they made the decision to sort of part ways with him, not really based on performance, because we know each successive season the teams were getting better, and once they added Iggy, we really thought it was starting to vibe. They walked him out the door because of that. Now I don't know, and this is the question we can all ponder: if Mark Jackson is the coach the following season, does the Golden State Warriors offense make the next leap? Do they make the next leap with Mark Jackson at the helm? That's a question we don't know the answer to.
Yeah, because I think they could have got to the finals without you know what I'm saying, with anybody, so with anybody coaching. It just, when they got to the finals, they kind of got lucky because Kyrie and Love got hurt.
So do you think though, I mean, right, but Steve Kerr sort of opened that. Steph was hitting threes that last year Mark Jackson was there, but the Steph we know now didn't technically exist until Steve Kerr came and gave him the green light. Like, Mark trusted him and taught him the fundamentals, but he was still playing the way Ray would play. He'd get the threes, but they would be drawn up play threes or open threes. He wouldn't come up from 30 and just pull up in transition. They were still
Kerr don't let him do that.
He doesn't let them do. I
don't think he let him do anything. He do it.
He don't like them to pull up from like that. They, what I'm saying, he give them. I guess what you saying is he let them play freely.
Yes, Mark Jackson would pull the reins, but he'd be like, hey, because he's going to say what we're going to say, and probably what Steve Kerr says. Long threes create long rebounds, which shortens transition. So if you miss that three, if we don't get back, we're going to get beat on the play because the ball's going to careen out 20 feet, and you're going to throw the ball from the top of the key going your way. So that's why I'm with you. So Mark Jackson I don't know that he would give them the offensive freedom to shoot like that. Now I'm with you. Maybe Steve Kerr doesn't like it. Steve Kerr is also somebody that let Draymond bully him into calling a timeout using a challenge and losing the timeout and challenge because Draymond was in the wrong, but that's never.
That fool was stupid. Facts.
We ain't even talk about that one. I got nothing on that one. Because I'm gonna offend Byron if I talk about Draymond too much. So I'm gonna let that go.
I do think Mark Jackson deserves another job. I hope a team somewhere is willing to give him another.
Well, he doesn't. But Brand, the man has signature statements, and the man ain't even doing his announcing.
I got that.
He's not even announcing right now.
Well, that's
tragic.
That's because the House of Mouses they run out of money apparently.
It'd be like that, bro.
Well, they had to pony up. They had to pay Uncle Shay. They had to give my man his bag.
I guess so, man. Now I don't know. Man, we gotta talk about it another time. Well, you and I probably talk about it. I don't know, maybe tomorrow. But the Undisputed looking rough, bro. We got too many Cowboy fans on one show, and they both all loud and proud. It is rough.
How is Sherm surviving? I'm curious.
He loud and proud too. So basically, it's just Skip.
He said he loud and proud too.
Skip. Like, I don't even know why I'm here. Y'all got it at this point.
Can I ask y'all a question? I just want to ask this question. It's funny because I want to pick on Skip for a minute. Do y'all think that Skip is trying to?
I said he gotta go.
Well, he about to log off. Y'all think Skip is trying to do a reverse Uno card on them? Like, so he had Stephen A. and that show was popular. First Take, he left. First Take is still popular without Skip. He got with Shannon and their show was doing pretty good. They never got the First Take numbers, but they were still doing pretty good. He was like, you know what? What if I create an infinity gauntlet of black brothers and put them together on a set, and then I could just sit and do nothing, and they'll make. Because think about it. What are the best pieces of Undisputed and First Take? You may not agree with them, and they may think they're loud talking heads, but Stephen A. is what is First Take now, and to me, Shannon is what Undisputed is. I haven't even watched. I seen the picture. I'm gonna try to check it out, but I haven't even watched it yet because I'm not intrigued by the cast of people they brought together.
I'm not. I can tell you right now, you're gonna be probably prepared to be an upset Cowboys fan with the delusions that they be having up there.
Michael Irvin is always somewhere Super Bowl. He drinking that Jerry Jones juice.
You got Keyshawn is out here just cowboying it up too. It's. I didn't watch the whole show. I don't know. I watched some clips and I was good, but I'm gonna probably take the time and actually watch the whole show. But I don't know, man. I don't know. It's interesting, but we'll talk about it another time because we're gonna go ahead and get on up out of here. This has been the Experts About Nothing podcast, and I've been your host Wesley. We got other things to talk about, but we'll talk about that another time and other places and whatnot. But Brent, man, what you want to tell the people?
Hey, man, see something, say something. Y'all be good out there. Go check out Get the Hands of Weight on Instagram. Click my wife's link. Check out the website.
Please do so. And then Byron, man, what you want to tell the people?
Hey, you already know Big Dogs Only Man shop. I got the giveaway coming. Y'all be on the lookout. That's it, man. If you're on the way, you definitely in the way. Let's go.
All right, man. Well, that's what's up. And Durante, man, what you want to talk to people about?
Y'all stay safe, be good. Appreciate everybody that came through. Always a good time with the fellas. And thank y'all for the comments. Thank you, Byron, for your logic. And brush your teeth, because some of y'all still walk around here with stink breath. It's not cool. Y'all smell like clothes that's been left in the wash for about 3 days. Yeah.
How do you know what that smell like is a question?
I'm just I just can't make shit up and just go with it.
Nah, you live in that. You live in that. You live in that. Stop that.
It's the Popeyes, man. It's the Popeyes.
Right.
She's sassy tonight, y'all. I'm sorry.
You don't need to ever go back to Popeyes again, Byron. It do something to you. Fact, maybe you need to go there more. He caught that part.
My fault. I'm sorry.
I'll be here.
I'm just saying shit that ain't true, like you. So. Y'all be safe. Don't be a Byron. Right? Don't be a Byron. Be better than Byron. Cause
what's the day?
And wash y'all ass too.
Today
it's the last Tuesday of the month.
It's the last Tuesday of the month.
Yeah. Leo season fucking
my man
over.
on his cycle. He on his cycle. That's what it is. He on his cycle. That's what it is.
I'm on my.
That's what it is. You on your cycle. Yeah. I think he's because it was last month you was doing that. The last July. Yeah. Yeah.
What? Hold on, wait.
I don't even know where this is coming from.
In honor of Mark Jackson, man down, hand down, man down.
My man on this cycle. It's okay. Plenty of pads. Y'all. Hey, I got some pads for you.
I'm on my cycle. I don't know how, but I'm on my cycle, I guess.
You want to know how that works?
I'll be on my cycle.
Oh, no.
Y'all be good. Stay safe.
You don't know your body?
Don't know how we got here.
Oh,
really don't. Byron's supposed to go to sleep.
With the end of the month coming out, I just want to celebrate.
I don't even know how we got here. Cycle is crazy. I don't even care.
I just want to celebrate 50 years of hip hop. That's all I want to do.
He knew what he was doing with that. With the end of the month coming. Oh, he got to do that shit.
Hold on.
Don't fall into that.
The worst part was they had all of AI stepping over Ty Lue all over it. He just was like right on over you.
Damn.
I don't even know what I did.
I'm definitely walking all over. Y'all see AI up there.
Oh my God.
I'm mad he co-signed it too. I'm definitely walking all over.
I'm definitely walking over this food since y'all got going on. I ain't got nothing to do with that. I'm walking right on past that. We celebrating 50 years of hip hop. So if y'all don't know, hip hop's been going 50 years strong. It's been great. It's been good. It's been suspect sometimes. It's not dead. It's got
definitely suspect.
it's got some interesting stuff going on right now. The rap game is in an interesting place, so that's gonna put hip hop in an interesting place as well. But and there's still good music coming out. You just got to find it. So shout out 50 years of hip hop and
For sure.
poor Devontae. I don't know what happened, man. I don't know how they
I
ended
don't. I don't even know. I don't even care.
bro.
I don't
We
give a fuck.
was I don't know. We was just closing out the show, man. I don't know what happened, but anywho's and anyways, it's been the Express About Another podcast.
It got bloody.
Goodness gracious.